Welcome to day 42. It's kind of overcast, but I think it's going to break. It's only 6 in the morning and the bugs are just buggy. So I'll have to get out of here. I'm walking through a forest operation. In this one particular forest, there's an operation at the front end and an operation at the back end. And there's a road right out there. It's a highway. I gotta go on for just a little bit and duck out into the trail again. Not bad. Lots of timber, but they're short logs. They don't make them long. They just make them short. These are the stacks of trees, tree stacks. Has signs that says don't climb on the stacks of timber. I'm like, duh. I guess they got to protect themselves from goofballs who think they need to walk on the stacks of timber. Well, I'm not going to take the whole, because you can see how far it goes down there. Long ways. Yeah, lots of log truckfuls stacked here. I keep saying it's difficult to camp in the forest because this is why. It's all bumpy and hillocks. You can't, there's very little flat spots. The trees are, I don't know if they're designed that way when they replanted them or just the way it grows over here. But it's just got these hillocks and runoffs. Hillocks, runoffs. You just very seldom see a flat enough spot to put a tent. And it's mushy. Well, it's not like mushy, but it's soft. It's hard to get a good stake in the ground. I'm going to show you what I'm eating. Baggie with trail mix in it. Nuts and candies and peanuts, and there's raisins in there. Can't see them. Yep. And don't you worry. There's more where that comes from. I've got a big bag in my backpack. I refill this if I need to. It's what's for breakfast and lunch and snacks. First roses of the day. I've been walking an hour and a half, and these are the first roses I've come across. These are these small ones, but they smell nice. See? Yeah, just masses of trailing little roses amongst the fuchsias. So that's pretty. Yeah. First roses of the day. Look at these guys. Just come across them. They're your people, Kai. And nobody's paying a bit of attention to me. They're too busy eating or scratching each other's necks. Well, there's important things in life. Talking to me isn't one of them. After all this walking, now I have to walk up these stairs to go see the God of the Sea monument. It's worth it. I'm trying to look where I'm going and keep this video straight at the same time. There we go. I don't see any bench. Guess I'll pick a rock. There's the God of the sea, overlooking. Overlooking Donegal and the North Atlantic coast of Ireland. I've got to the coast, the north coast of Ireland. Oh, yeah. What's this? That's right. And behold, I give you the north coast. And points north, which I'm going to be going that way. I'll be going that way. Sitting on a big rock, airing out my shoes and insoles, eating my sandwich with bare feet. I'm drying my socks on the handles of my walking sticks. I've got other socks. So, I don't know what that bluff is called, but it's overlooking Donegal Bay and Donegal. And there's the sea god. I can never pronounce these names, so I'm not even going to try it. And the North Atlantic Ocean. Ha! I made it to the North Atlantic. Ha! Ha ha! All that's left now is just going up the coast. On that road, you see that car on? I gotta go through a little forest, I guess. But Castle Rock is, I don't know, over there, past those trees. But right now, I'm just going to eat my sandwich, dry my feet out, and just sit here. Communing with the God of the sea. I believe I am looking down on Castle Rock. That's a beautiful sight to behold. Ha. I'm entering the downhill forest. That's what it's called. It's the last forest I'm going through on the Ulster Way. And they said it's all natural forest. It's not replant or anything. And there's a dog. Must be a person. A dog and a person. There you go. If you're looking for a romantic getaway in Ireland near Castle Rock, this is the place to come. He took me on a little tour of it. It's beautiful. Yeah, I guess it's fully booked for this weekend. There's going to be a lot of lovey-dovey going on in this nest. Castle Rock. Now let's see if I can find some place to stay. Huh? It's a pretty bunch of flowers over there, announcing Castle Rock in prettier design than I just took. Let me see if I can get a better shot. Look, Mom, I'm on a train. There are no B&Bs in Castle Rock. They said you might as well get on the train and go to Coleraine on to Portrush. So I am. Here, maybe this will be better. Look out that window. There we go. Oh, this is the way to go. Hayfields. My hiking sticks. Yeah, this is fun. This is what I'm having for dinner. I was trying to get, quote, real food, but it is so crowded that I went to the Indian cuisine place and just got some curried chips. Then I stopped at the Spar store and got me a little drink. Brought it back. Now see, this is the end of a long story. The story is, I am in Mandalay B&B in Portrush because I got into Castle Rock and there's no place to stay. There isn't any place. And I talked to people along the way and they said, hey, there's a train station right there. And 8 minutes after every hour, there's a bus comes in. I mean, not a bus, but a train. And this girl says, and you might as well just go to Portrush because they've got lots of places to stay. So I skipped from Castle Rock clear to Portrush, which, you know, is a couple of towns, on a train. It was a ton of fun, let me tell you. That beats walking any day with a pack. So I'm in a double room. It was the only, I had the lady at the public information desk, she phoned around to town just to find me something. This is what's about the only thing that was available. And I won't even tell you how much it cost because at this point, I just didn't care. So I got, but it has a radiator that works, that I can turn on, and I'm drying my socks, I'm drying my insoles, I'm drying my shoes. I even hung my tent outside on the fire escape balcony because it was a little damp from this morning. So everything's good. And it's so crowded in this town because for 2 years, for the first time in 2 years, they've got the carnival rides up and there's kids everywhere. And they're having a big youth championship playoff soccer football. And it's just packed downtown. So, and that's why I ended up getting a takeaway curry and chips and a lovely peach drink. Yep. So, but my socks are clean and dry. I'm clean and dry. I'm getting full. I would love to have an ice cream cone, but I couldn't figure how to drag that here and not have it melt. So that's day 42. I walked, I think, 16, maybe 17 miles. I don't know. I cut my days down in about half by walking that many miles. But now I don't have to because they're just small increments. From now on, it's just small increments. So I can walk and I can just saunter. It's fine. Today's only Wednesday. As long as I get into the visitor center in
Valley Castle before it closes for the weekend, I'm okay. So that's been today. It's been an okay day. No cursing. Yeah, it was a good day. It was fine. I follow directions. I can't believe I'm able to follow more than 2 directions at one time. Because usually after 2, my brain goes off, but I've been practicing. So day 42 is done. I'm done. 42 is in the books.